Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
So I'm going to ignore your Raz face. I know you're going to try and make this, but you're such a terrible driver.
I've never said the words that you're a terrible driver. In fact, I've said you're a fantastic driver.
But you've always said that ironically. But what happened to me yesterday could have happened to anybody, and in fact it has happened to other people, as the person who helped me said. So I was in Wallara. I was driving down a regular side street, and there weren't even massive four-wheel drives on either side. There might have been one. And my normal-sized car could not make it down that street. This is a two-way street, but going just one way down this street with cars parked on either side, you should have heard the cacophony of sensors in my car.
Oh, you've got all the
beep,
sensors,
beep, 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 like a one-man band. It was terrible and terrifying. So I start going down the street, and then there's a car that's wider. Not probably one of those, like one of those fancy four-wheel drives, but not a big utey thing.
Right.
And I physically,
an SUV.
Yeah. And it's a regular street, a two-way street, and I couldn't drive one way down it. And I thought, what do I do? Because I'm halfway down this street.
So what happened?
Well, there's a guy sitting having a coffee in a cafe just there, and I had to wind my window down and said, am I going to be okay here? And he came out and had to direct me, and it took ages. And it was terrifying. I was so scared because I thought, am I going to scrape their cars? Am I going to ding their mirrors? Am I going to ding my mirror? And I thought, this is outrageous. I'm driving down a normal street. And when I finally got through, I said to him, look, thank you so much. And he said, it happens almost every day. He runs a bookshop there. He said, it happens almost every day. How can this be? Because the streets we live in were built, in the 1800s.
For a dray. Horse and dray.
Yeah. And to have parking on either side has made our streets undrivable, let alone when you add the four-wheel drives in there.
Yeah. Remember that time you got stuck in the car park?
Whose car park?
The car park. We're at a car park and you were following me into the car park.
This was a parking station.
Yes.
And I'll tell the story. And you said, follow me. And it's one of those tight, curly ones.
Yeah.
And you said, follow me.
Yes.
And so I did. You take a tight turn to go up to the next level.
I'm on a motorbike.
Yes. I am not on a motorbike.
Yes, I know.
I can't see the concrete bollard.
It was it was just a mini medium strip.
Yeah. I can't see that because you do the tight corner, follow me. And so I find myself trying to go around a corner and I'm wedged on top of some concrete.
You drove on top of the concrete thing, so your back wheel was off the ground.
Yeah.
And then you're yelling, the window comes down.
Well, you said follow me, and I did. And then you go, you're an idiot.
I would have thought you would have swept out.
I couldn't see it. If you hadn't been there and said follow me and did the tight turn.
I had to walk through the car park and find a brick to put under your wheel so we could get you off the...
That happened.
Remember that time you ran into the guy's ute down here?
What happened there, Brendan? And let me tell the story. I'm trying to get out of it. Some guy had a workman down in our car park here.
Tradie, just trying to put food on the table.
Had parked where I normally back out. So I'm trying to back out. And I say to you, am I going to make this? And you said yes. So I reverse and I run into his ute. You claim afterwards that you thought I'd said, am I going to hit this?
Yeah.
And you'd said yes.
Everyone could say
It's a
that.
world of
Blind
difference
Freddie could
between
say that.
make this and hit this.
And so you ran into the poor guy's ute and then window, yelled at me and him. And then he just drove off like Broomhilda. And I said, mate, I'm sorry.
Do you remember that time, this one I'll confess to, when I had hosted an event at Fox Studios?
Oh, yeah.
And I parked in a special place around the back. And then I got out early because I'd hosted. I thought I'll get out before everyone comes out here. Yeah. And I got lost in that little back area. And I found myself driving my car down that main pedestrian strip at Fox Studios like Mr. Magoo. And the people who'd been in that event were walking beside my car. People lining up to buy theatre tickets on one side, to buy sushi on the other, had to get out of the way of my car.
Maybe cars aren't for you. Maybe we should get you a driver. Like Miss Penelope and the Thunderbirds. Get you a Parker. Look, where to, my
I
lady?
shared this story because a lot of people would feel the same in our narrow streets.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's our narrow
Listen,
streets.
you've had 10 accidents and broken most of your body.
Excuse me, it's
I've
not
had
10.
none.
It's not 10, it's 13.
And I've had none.